Hi, this is Christine Blanos, and I am doing my MMP update, the first update, and I have created a website called Teacher Toolbox. The purpose of this site is to assist teachers with awareness of and how to use multimedia technology. It is also to provide a community for them to share and collaborate with teachers that they may not have they may not be exposed to because of just being in the classroom or in a particular school. You can really get a lot of information from teachers who are not in your hometown or state or school district. So the goals of this website are to follow the rules of design, to introduce teachers to technology tools and to let them know that it's not as intimidating as some of them may think, and to provide multimedia environment via text, images, audio, and or screencast videos, to provide reviews on technology tools, tutorials on technology tools, and examples in the classroom of how to use the technology tools. There's the blog for open communication, and I have also included the technology standards for international, national, and by state. So let's get started. I do have a little intro on the Toolbox story. Toolbox Talk is the website. The web blog, and here I have been trying to come up with some interesting articles that pertain to technology. I did a blog on how to create a website in the classroom, and it was pretty wordy. And after reading the design article for Mayer's Design Principles, I noticed that it was very heavy on just text. And so I think I'm going to include the icons for Blogger, Google Sites, Wix, WordPress, and WordPress for Beginners to kind of break it up a little bit and give it some interest. So that is, let's see. I've also included the critiques that we did as reviews. I did sound, videos, and the image editors or stills. Anyone who wants to give me permission to use your YouTube video on this website, I would be more than thrilled to do that. I have used, you can see Tiffany and Shruva have already given me permission to use theirs, and I thank them very much for that. I'm trying to stick to YouTube because I think it's a really versatile tool to be able to embed into my website. And so if you would like to give me permission, just let me know, and I will include those in those blog posts as well, your videos in there. So I realized, again, in going back and looking at some of the older posts, this was a project that I did for the first class that we took for the certificate program, and I revised it and went through and made sure everything was, all the links were correct and all the information was still correct. But you'll notice that some of the dates are a little older. But going back again, I see that I have a lot of text-heavy blog posts, and I will be going back and fixing that. Some of them have some interesting videos and logos, images in them as well. I also did a little video on the TED Talks. So I tried to make sure, this is one for tutorials, for social bookmarking, and I also did a little poll to just kind of give some additional multimedia aspect to the site. So the way that I categorized these blog posts, I'm sorry if I'm making you dizzy, I tried to categorize them into whenever there was an article that didn't particularly pertain to technology, reviews, tutorials, or the standards, or the tools themselves, I made that a separate category. But most of them will be under technology tool reviews, technology tool tutorials, or just the information about a particular technology tool or a group of technology tools, in addition to the recent posts. So let's talk about the standards now. On the standards page, this is another page that is very text heavy, so I will be including some, I know the ISTE for the International Society for Technology and Education has their own logo, so I'll be including that here. I know the U.S. Department of Education has their own logo. I can include that here. So there are ways that I can include some images on this page. If anyone has any suggestions on how I should do the states, aside from putting one for every state, I would appreciate that. So it's been, I had to go through and make sure that every one of these were current. Some of them are not as current as others. As you can see, I tried to put the date when the date was available. And I was really surprised that all of them had them, because when I looked in December, not all of them did. So that was really good to see that things are being updated. Like Indiana did not have any, and now they have one. So Colorado's will be coming sometime this year. So it's, I think it's becoming more important to the idea of having standards for technology, because they realize that the students are using it and it should be also used in the classrooms. I also created this Web 2.0 toolbox, and what that is actual pages that are not blog posts that will be updated periodically. And again, this is all very text heavy, but this is podcasts, educational podcasts you can listen to, or specific subject podcasts. And I found a lot of interesting ones there. So these will be updated periodically, checked on periodically, but they are not actually part of the blog, because I wanted them to be able to be accessed at any time. Also with the social media, it's another one that I can use the images, the icons for the different social medias. If you have any social media that you use and would like to see it here, I will be more than happy to put it up. I have a pretty thorough list here though, but things can fall through the cracks. So, because I've been working on this for a while and I think I'm getting a little bleary-eyed. So this is my update. I can give you the link if you'd like, but this is what I have so far, and I will continue to be updating it and looking forward to your feedback. Thank you.